Words of influence going in.
No, it was like a chant that we say, and I had him repeat it. I just told him like 2 minutes before we did it, so he did a good job. His voice got to get a little louder, a little deeper.
Dwyane, just to get something like this and to be in a playoff race and get the W, is that still the most important thing, or do you look back at this game and sort of are you concerned you made it harder on yourselves? What's the takeaway from this?
No, not this one. We knew it was going to be a tough one. You play a team, in this kind of space, they're going to come with some adjustments. And this is a tough one to get up for. This is a tough one to push through. I felt it today, And this game was just more mental than it was physical. And I think for this team, all this is good. Everything we go through right now is good for us as we try to put ourselves in position for the playoffs. You need to go through a lot of different situations, and this was a different kind of situation where we was down here at home versus a team we're supposed to win, and how are we going to find a way to win the game? How are we going to stick together and do the things we need to do to win the ball game? And we were able to do that.
Dwyane, you guys have out-rebounded every team in the last 10 games without Chris. Is that something about everyone stepping up to make it up, or is it just because you're playing with so much energy on offense that the energy carries over everywhere?
Well, one, we understand that if, we're doing a good job defensively for the most part. And, our job now is to finish it off, and when we finish it off, we're able to get out in transition more, and we're able to get those, either we're able to get relief baskets or we're able to get the ball up early enough where, we can run enough offense where, we don't have it the first time or the second time, we can get it on the third option. So everyone is getting involved because of it. So, obviously Hassan is a monster on the glass, but when Hassan's not in there, we're a pretty, small team. So we all got to do a good job of making sure that we come back, help rebound. And tonight we had a couple situations early in the first half where they had like 8 offensive rebounds on us. And, we had to change that. We was going to win.
What changes have you noticed in Hassan since the All-Star break, both on the court, maybe attitude-wise? Anything? What's the difference?
He's just playing. He's focused on basketball. He's not really worrying about nothing else. And he's doing his job for our team. He's protecting the paint. On the defensive end on the floor. He's communicating more. I love tonight one of the plays where we was down. I think he scored a basket on the end to cut it until 71-72, and then the next play down he got up on the screen, blitzed, the ball was going out of bounds, he tried to dive on it. I mean, that stuff like that is just, he's in a different mindset right now, and it's great. As we try to go down to the end to this playoffs, we need him to be in that kind of mindset to go out there and try to dominate every possession he's on the floor.
Is it fair to say that the players and the coaches have more confidence in him since the All-Star break?
Yeah, I mean he's coming in, he's showing it, and we all do. He's like I said, he's focusing on just the game. He's not thinking about anything else. He's not letting anything outside getting in right now. He's playing amazing basketball, and I think for this team, he's been our best player since the All-Star break, and a lot of credit goes to him for us, even being in this position where we've won. However we won since the All-Star break. I mean, he's been our best player along the way. Now, obviously, everyone's contributed in their own right, but I think consistently he's led us.
Dwyane, one thing that came up on the Sixers side was you guys being a veteran team with the ability to close out quarters.
Yeah.
How did that veteran experience come into play late in the fourth?
Yeah, man. We you got to know how to close out games, how to win games. You know what you need to do. That's a young team over there. They got some good individual players. Haven't played enough together to be a team yet. And you just can't make it up. You got to go through the process, and them guys have to go through it so they can see what they need to do when they get in those situations the next time it happens. So we've been in those situations many times throughout this year, and we got an older team. Man, you look at our starting lineup, we got a lot of guys at 30 plus in our lineup. So we have guys that's been in this situation, many times.
I mean, the dunk that kind of brought everybody to their feet.
Yeah.
Just take us through that play, the block from Hassan.
Oh yeah, it was a great defensive play. I mean, we was scrambling around, and I had ran my guy off the three and sent it to our big guy. It's what our job is, and he made a heck of a block, and Now we're getting on, we're going, and I turned around, I looked, and I didn't see nobody in front of me, so I knew me and Goran had a nice, easy 2-on-1, and finally got my legs under me at that moment and just, dunked the ball.
Did you stumble when you landed? 'Cause it was like you
I slipped.
That was a little scary.
Yeah, my foot. I went and looked at it. I was like, where did I fall? My foot slipped out, and my front foot, when it landed, just kept sliding. And yeah, the Goran was right behind me. That's very dangerous. But my wrist is hurt, so I got over the rim a little bit because my wrist hurt. It wasn't a fingertip dunk, so
Yeah, you flew there.
yeah, it felt good because my legs was heavy today, man. It just felt like we've been playing a lot of games, so it was good, and kind of have that explosion at the end.
What are some of the little things you're seeing from Joe that look like he's getting comfortable here?
Well, we're running a lot of offense through Joe, where he's kind of the setup guy, or he's setting guys up. He's been doing a lot of extra work with the coaches and the second unit guys of getting up there, understanding the offense, because the coach is doing a great job of allowing. When we're not in transition, allowing myself or Goran to be off the ball, and then Joe kind of run offense and be able to be a little bit more aggressive, with the ball out of our hands. And he just, he picks it up fast. He understands what he needs to do. He knows where everyone is on the court, and he does a great job of being patient, getting in the paint, getting his guy on his back, and then that's when he gets his floater games going and things like that. So, it's great to have a guy that's so versatile.